Hello, welcome back to Space Engineers on the Xbox One. My temporary base again on my creative save. Very quick video for you this morning, as I'll be working over the next few uploads on designing things like this little Scout Flyer cargo ship, up to getting a first space capable vehicle. These will be simple tutorials based on some of the builds I've already done, with some of the research that I've already done, some of the research on how to get the best fuel efficiency out of hydrogen. But today's little discussion, it's all about cameras, especially when you look at little ships like this, and when you're docking. If we jump into the control seat on this, pop our little ship up, you probably see the connector there is maybe a bit too strong. So if we jump out, we zoop around, you can see the connector even, in the control panel. Is running at full strength. Or rather, not full strength. It's running a bit strong, so we could turn that down a little. Could probably turn it to say that. But we want to try and help us when we're coming into land align a bit better. So can we get a camera anywhere on this? Well, we could put a camera here, I think. So if you open up your build menu and you find your cameras, it takes a while. Cameras are found next to remote controls. Remember, you can cycle blocks in a group, so you can just press A, then the right bumper to confirm it, and you'll see the camera goes to appear. Now, if you look, cameras actually on the small grid have an orientation to them that you can tell. The light at the bottom is the bottom of the camera. So for us, if we just pop that camera down now as it is, there it is. That's a camera that we can use when we come into dock to help us align to that connector. Of course, we can't use it at the moment until we jump into our cockpit. We hold down on the D-pad in the direction we want. We choose the camera that we want with A, and then choose the view function. Now when I press that, you'll see that I am now looking down at my connector, and I should be able to just tap the B button very gently. You don't want to come slamming down on these things. And then if we lock the whole thing, now you'll see that the green light is there. So potentially, when you come into land, if you can align the image so that as you come down, you're going to start to centralise the connector on the screen and aim towards getting that light like this and then you should be able to land your ship fairly easily. One of those landing gear hasn't quite locked on, but that's alright. So that's cameras. I mean, they don't just need to be used for landing. Let's pop a camera down here. Now on the large grid cameras, you'll see there's no word camera. You have just a bar at the top and the green light. So that tells you exactly what you need to know. If we briefly pop down a control seat, go into the control station, open up the control panel, see the grid, there's the subgrid, different colour, there's that camera, and we know that it's that camera. So now there's a problem. We don't know which camera is which. This is why what we do is we rename the cameras. You can rename camera 1, camera 2, or just camera 2. I'm just going to rename this camera 2. Now when we go into here, I'll push up on the D-pad, you'll see camera 2 is there. Always name everything. Now you can't move it left and right, but what you can do is you can hold down both bumpers and push up and down on the left stick, and you'll be able to zoom the camera in and out. The camera will also give the name of your grid at the top left. And that's really it for cameras. You could put them all over your ship if you want. You could have one at the front, one at the back, one at the left, one at the right, one top, one bottom. You'll need to probably use more than one page of the control system, the shortcuts. And as you saw, you can put them on large grid and you can put them on small grid. See my little flyer using third person mode. If you want a quick tutorial on that, easy. Hold down the right bumper, push up on the D-pad to toggle your view, hold down both bumpers and push back and forward on the left stick. And if you want to turn the camera, push left and right on the right stick, and so on. I apologise for anyone who gets motion sickness. If you want to realign the view again, hold down the right bumper, push up again, and you'll realign it. This little ship is small grid 632. So remember, in the info panel you can rename it. Let's call it the Scout, like so. Now when we pop the camera, you'll you'll see that the camera is viewing from the Scout. That's your quick look at cameras in Space Engineers on the Xbox One. Stay tuned for more videos, because there will be the very basics of shipbuilding. This will be a bare bones tutorial on how to get something like this up and running. Now, depending on how I feel, I may build it in well, I will build it in survival, but with creative mode tools active to speed things up, because I want to get this done quickly, cleanly, without any waffle. What I really want to show, though, is how you can make sure that your batteries stay charged while you're building, because as I've covered in other videos, if you so much as lose power on this and go too far away from it, Space Engineers will decide it's a dead grid and it will delete it. And if you haven't got a save, a backup save, or an auto save, you could lose hours of work. Anyway, that is all for now. Take care, stay safe, have fun, enjoy the game, happy engineering. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.